Hold up. Did .380 just outperform 9mm? For real? Folks often make fun of the .380 ACP, dubbing it the mouse fart caliber. But all that changes real quick when someone takes a plus P copper hollow point to the chest at over 1,350 feet per second. Suddenly, the jokes stop. This round isn't just tapping steel. It's punching through denim, ribs, and egos. You're looking at speeds inching into small rifle territory with wound tracks that'll halt a threat stone cold. Today, we're breaking down 10 of the hardest-hitting .380 loads you can put in your carry gun. These aren't just for plinking or cheap practice rounds. We're talking serious ammo for serious performance, muzzle velocity energy, barrier penetration, and most importantly, real-life stopping power. Whether you're packing a Sig P238, a Glock 42, or Ruger's little LCP Max, you need to know which loads are ready to perform when it truly counts. If you've ever rolled your eyes at the .380, this list is your wake-up call. This isn't a caliber contest, it's a performance deep dive. Let's jump into the loads that show this little round can punch way above its weight. Believe me, some of these will shatter your assumptions. Number 10, Remington UMC 102 grain BJHP. Let's kick things off with a heavy hitter. The Remington UMC loading sends a 102 grain brass jacketed hollow point downrange, making it the heaviest slug on this list. When it leaves the barrel, you're looking at speeds between 900 and 950 feet per second. Not blazing fast, but this load wasn't built for speed. It hits like a seasoned brawler, slow, deliberate, and strong. In jail tests, it does what a heavier load should: deep penetration and steady expansion. It tears through clothing and drywall without breaking up, maintaining form when lighter rounds might go off track or fragment. This one is the blue-collar bruiser in your lineup. No fancy tricks, just good old weight and momentum. If you're running a .380 that can handle a little extra kick, this is a round worth having. It's not about winning the speed race. It's about crushing bones like a wrecking ball. Number 9, Winchester PDX1 Defender 95 grain BJHP. If ammo could sport combat boots and a scowl, Winchester's PDX1 Defender would be it. This load doesn't bother with marketing fluff. Built for the real world by folks who know what's needed to end a threat. You're getting a 95 grain bonded brass jacketed hollow point, cruising at around 950 to 1,000 feet per second. Its bonded construction means the jacket and core are fused to prevent fragmentation and ensure penetration through glass, clothing, or plywood while staying intact. It expands in a controlled way. No giant pedals that dump energy too early. This round digs deep and keeps on. Whether on the street or locked away, this round has made its mark. Carried by folks uninterested in tactical buzzwords and just wanting a round that delivers. Not flashy, but solid, like a reliable work boot. If you're serious about carry ammo, the PDX1 should be a contender. Number 8, Sig Sauer, the 5th Crown 90 grain JHP. The 5th Crown from Sig Sauer steps in with quiet confidence, knowing its business. This 90 grain jacketed hollow point carries more engineering than you'd think. It exits the muzzle between 980 and 1,000 feet per second, delivering nearly 200 foot-pounds of stopping power. The 5th Crown's dual hollow point design, a stacked cavity system, ensures quick expansion and accuracy. Whether piercing winter layers, car glass, or plain gel, it performs consistently. It doesn't matter if you're firing from a stock Ruger LCP or a custom Sig P238. It feeds clean, cycles smooth, and hits the mark. Looking for a no-nonsense defensive round without gimmicks, the 5th Crown is your quiet pro. No drama, just results. Number 7, Speer Gold Dot 90 grain JHP. Speer Gold Dot stands as the gold standard, for good reason. Trusted by law enforcement and concealed carriers for decades, not due to flashy specs, but because it comes through when lives are on the line. The 90 grain hollow point exits the barrel at 950 to 1,000 feet per second, packing nearly 200 foot-pounds of energy. What makes this round shine is Speer's Unicore bonding, a process that fuses the jacket to the core, maximizing weight retention, stable expansion, and serious penetration. In testing, it mushrooms wide, stays together, and hits deep enough to stop a threat. No bouncing off barriers, no losing steam halfway through. Consistent performance, engineered with precision and field-tested sturdiness. Gold Dot doesn't call attention to itself. It's earned its reputation simply by working. If confidence in your 380 ACP carry setup is what you want, this round deserves a spot in your mag. Number 6. Hornady Critical Defense 90 Grain FTX. Hornady's Critical Defense is akin to the multi-tool of concealed carry ammo, practical, dependable, ready when things go sideways. Their 90 grain flex tip load and 380 ACP has proven reliable for years as a top choice for backup guns, subcompact pistols, and folks needing trustworthiness in a small package. From shorter barrels, expect muzzle velocities around 1,000 feet per second and energy near 200 foot-pounds. Those numbers might not wow on paper, but the magic happens on impact. Many hollow points struggle through layered clothing, but this one just keeps on. Thanks to Hornady's Flex Tip NHE polymer plug at the bullet's front, preventing clogging and ensuring consistent expansion in tissue. Unlike conventional hollows that act more like full metal jackets when filled with fabric, Hornady makes sure it opens up even after heavy clothing. Designed for short-barreled pistols, so it maintains velocity where many rounds lose it. Whether a Ruger LCP2, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380, or other micro-compacts, this load runs smooth and keeps its pace. It's budget-friendly, readily available, and backed by Hornady's solid reputation. No gimmicks, just dependable performance proven over and over. All right, we've hit the halfway mark. From here on, things get even more serious. The next 5 entries don't just work, they dominate. These rounds turn a compact pistol into a high-performance tool ready to stop real threats decisively. Hang on. Number 5. Federal Premium Hydra-Shok Deep 99 Grain Jacketed. Hollow Point. Federal reimagined a classic with the Hydra-Shok Deep line. Not just a rebrand, it's a fresh design aimed at real-world performance. This 99 grain jacketed hollow point is crafted for deep penetration and consistent expansion without the pressures of +P loads. Out of subcompact barrels, it hits between 1,000 and 1,050 feet per second with over 220 foot-pounds of energy. That weight allows it to punch through barriers, denim, drywall, even auto glass without failing. Federal built this with a solid post in the cavity and a precision jacket that expands in a clean pattern. The result is predictable, repeatable damage across many conditions. No clogging, no odd splits, just deep, controlled injury and steady penetration each time. Whether you're running a Glock 42, Sig P238, or Ruger LCP Max, this round performs like a duty load. Federal didn't chase trends, they delivered. Hydra-Shok Deep is the real deal for those serious about their defense choices. Number 4. Pilgrim Ammunition 50 Grain Solid Copper Hollow Point +P. We're venturing into uncharted territory. Pilgrim Ammunition hits the 380 space hard with a 50 grain copper hollow point loaded to +P specs, exiting the muzzle at speeds over 1,350 feet per second. This isn't your granddad's pocket load. Using blistering speed, it transfers energy fast and creates significant trauma. The solid copper bullet keeps its shape, resists breakup, and creates powerful wound channels. You get full expansion without losing structural integrity or depth. Built for higher pressure pistols, this round shines brightest in guns that can handle the added snap and speed. When you're carrying a Glock 42, Sig P238, or a custom defensive pistol, you'll see this load's potential. Pilgrim didn't just tweak a formula, they crafted a new concept from the ground up. The result is a lightweight warhead that hits with power, leaving nothing to chance. It's fast, fierce, and meant for serious use. Number 3. Lehi Defense Extreme Penetrator 90 grain solid copper fluted round. Lehi Defense didn't just polish up a hollow point, they scrapped it and went a new route. Their 90 grain Extreme Penetrator is a precision machined copper projectile with deep flutes in the nose. These aren't for show. They create pressure channels that carve deep into tissue, causing significant trauma without needing to expand. Fired between 1,000 and 1,100 feet per second, it delivers energy close to 220 foot-pounds. But the real story is in the terminal ballistics. Those spiral flutes tear through barriers and targets, redirecting tissue outward with a straight wound path. It doesn't clog, doesn't stray, and retains its weight. This round is barrier blind, meaning no matter what it hits, it punches through and keeps going. For shooters using .380 pistols, especially in blowbacks, it cycles reliably, maintaining consistent performance. The Extreme Penetrator is built for situations where nothing goes right, yet you still need your round to count. It's precision chaos in a copper form, and it delivers. Number 2. Underwood Ammo 90 Grain Extreme Defender Plus P. Underwood's take on the 90 Grain Extreme Defender lifts the bar for .380 ACP into new territory. By loading the solid copper projectile to plus P pressures, Underwood achieves impressive ballistics, with speeds over 1,200 feet per second and muzzle energy between 260 and 280 foot-pounds. Those stats are typically seen with 9mm, not pocket-sized guns. The heart of this round is Lehi's fluted bullet design. Unlike traditional hollows, the Extreme Defender channels pressure through flutes, causing internal trauma and wide wounds even if the bullet stays unchanged. This load isn't about ideal conditions. Whether hitting tissue, fabric, or barriers, the projectile stays true and performs reliably. It feeds, strikes hard, and stays accurate even when fired fast under stress. Cycles smoothly in short barrels, offering deep penetration without fragments or deformations. You get total weight retention and unyielding performance. Underwood didn't just make it hot, they gave it brains. The result is a defensive round pushing the envelope in speed and function without losing control or dependability. Using a quality compact pistol and wanting the utmost of the .380 platform, this one stands strong. Number 1. Buffalo Bore 90 Grain Jacketed Hollow Point Plus P. This is the heavyweight champ of .380 loads, without question. Buffalo Bore approaches the subcompact carry world with a mindset of pure energy maximization, and their 90 Grain Jacketed Hollow Point, loaded to plus P pressure, delivers exactly that. From short barrels, this round reaches speeds of up to 1,200 feet per second, generating 250 foot-pounds of energy. That's equivalent to light 9mm loads, a serious leap in performance for such a small pistol. Purpose-built for defense, it expands quickly, penetrates deeply, and performs reliably through clothing and barriers. In testing, it opens consistently, keeping tight paths, ensuring energy impacts where needed. You'll notice the recoil, sharper than standard .380 ACP, but manageable in pistols like the Glock 42 or Sig Sauer P238. This extra kick translates to real stopping power exceeding most others in this class. Buffalo Bore also uses low flash powder, reducing muzzle signature for low light defense, resulting in faster target acquisition and less disruption at night. This load isn't here to play. It's built for those wanting their compact guns to hit with authority and who accept extra recoil for more punch. For squeezing every ounce of stopping power from a .380 carry gun, this load tops the list. For years, the .380 ACP was seen as a last-ditch caliber, suitable for ankle holsters or deep concealment, not much else. But perceptions are changing fast. The 10 rounds in this list show the strides the platform has made. With modern bullet engineering, pressure tuning, and attention to terminal performance, the .380 is now a contender in defense. From lightweight, high-speed solids to heavy hollow points with surgical precision, today's choices offer dependable results and real-world effectiveness. Whether you're running a micro pistol with a 2.5-inch barrel or a slightly larger carry gun, there's a round here for your needs. Some, like Pilgrim and Underwood, focus on speed and energy to overwhelm a threat fast. Others, like Federal Hydra-Shok Deep or Hornady Critical Defense, focus on consistent expansion and barrier performance. Your choice should match your firearm's abilities, recoil comfort, and the threats you might face. Defensive ammo isn't about flash, it's about function. These 10 rounds prove the .380 ACP, paired with the right load, can be more than backup. It can be the primary tool to stop a life-threatening situation cold. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive. Stay safe, stay ready, and make every shot count.